Peter
Not
from
yet.
Bear for Kia. No,
I don't think it's started
Go
yet.
now.
Oh
go.
yeah. Hey everybody, it's Peter from Bear for Kia. I'm learning how to do this because I've never done it before in my life.
Never.
Ever. Unless you know better than I do. But it is Misinformation Monday.
Yes. Misinformation Monday is something new, and Peter is not something new.
Oh,
Peter
yeah.
is a pioneer on the Kia Hyundai Channel.
So he's like, ooh, can't wait to see who the special guest is.
It's Peter.
Sorry to disappoint. No, I'm kidding. Peter, explain yourself. Who are you?
Can I run out and run back in?
Yes.
Okay.
Dramatic effect. Oh, Christian said no way. I have a feeling they know.
I think they figured it out.
Who am I? I am half of this.
Half.
Half.
The
Heavy
hard
on the half.
The
The hard half.
So, explain.
So a number of years ago, 2015, I came to a meeting with Pat, who owns this place, and he was just going to give me some encouragement, but I said to him, hey, you know what you should do? You should do some videos and stuff like that, and you should hire me for dirt cheap. So he did, and I made a whole bunch of promises, and none of them he believed, and then we outperformed my promises, and he kept me around for a while. And then I said, well, I think things are in good hands, and passed this, what you're watching, off to these two who just crushed it. And now I'm back just to visit and say hi. But I haven't seen this yet, so...
It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
We use
so.
it
We'll
to
cut it
like
in half
apply
for
our
you.
lip gloss and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
I
we
want
do
the-
use it as a mirror.
Yeah, you can use it as a mirror.
Yeah, it's good for lip gloss.
Ooh.
Lip
My
liner.
hair is not as nice as yours. So, anyways, that's who I am.
When you watch
Misinformation
like
Mondays.
our original videos or the first videos that you ever did, you had
Yeah.
more hair.
I did
and,
have
like,
more hair.
You see the progression of
I
it.
started losing too much and I had
Yeah.
to leave.
Yeah.
And,
That's why we replaced
We were
him.
stressing. We were stressing
Can I
Peter
plug
out
my
too
channel?
much.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, if you like watching motorcycles, that's what I'm doing now. I live in a whole different province, and nobody reviews more motorcycles than I do. And
Okay.
in
Just
North
wait,
America,
in 1 week, this is going to be the Kia Hyundai Channel motorcycle channel.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go, and that's fine with me too. And so if you want to do it, it's Peter Lowe 1, PeterLoweone, and there's motorcycle review stuff there, lots coming, and that's my pitch.
You do a little bit of everything. You've done boats. You've
I've done some boats, I've done some
Mack
cars.
trucks,
I'm mostly
Peterbilt.
doing motorcycles.
Yeah.
And I will touch on a whole bunch of other stuff coming up. But yeah, living out in a different place, doing different things, and hanging out with my family a little bit more than I used to here, which is good for
Always
me.
nice.
Yeah.
Are you related to Rob Lowe?
I am related to Rob Lowe. A lot of people don't know this, and this is Misinformation Monday. So
This is like the number one.
this is true. Rob Lowe is my dad.
It's true.
There you go.
100% true. He is the original Rob Lowe. It's probably not the Rob Lowe you're thinking of, but if you want to FaceTime Rob Lowe later, I can do that for you.
Call him
Wow.
up right now.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Inception.
No kidding.
You'd be
Inception
disappointed at what you see
on
the
the
other
Kia
end, but it
Hyundai
is Rob
Channel.
Lowe.
So I don't know if you remember Christian M, but he certainly remembers you. He said, no way.
No way.
And then he said, this is like one of those AI videos where they put vintage and modern versions of people together.
I'm not really here.
You're the
No.
vintage.
He's fake.
Here's the real truth. I created AI, and I never existed.
Misinformation
These guys take
Monday.
over. Yeah, so.
There's a lot of false info in this video so far.
Yeah, all of it.
Jaff said, I used to work here. Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Eduardo said, subscribe to this channel and be polite. Brantford Kia is open day and night. Mike or no mics. Char and Gabby are always right.
That's true.
Something true for Misinformation Monday.
Can
Except
anybody hear
not
me?
open all day and all
I
night.
assume people can hear me because they're wearing mics and I'm not. So I
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
to,
you're in
They
between
can definitely
us.
hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Definitely.
You'd probably be popping our mics if
Yeah.
you were
All right.
mic'd
So-
up. But
Yeah, that's right.
The whole point of Misinformation Monday is to answer your questions. So we have, 53 people on right now? If you have any questions that we didn't get to do in our typical live video, ask them now. And then if there's any, conspiracies you have questions about, we titled this Misinformation. So if it's wrong, we can't be held accountable. So
This is true.
have at it.
Mark asks, I ordered a K5 GT in the US 6 weeks ago from Korea. Dealer said it would take about 2 months, but they have not been able to get any updates. Is that normal? So it's harder to answer this because we're based in Canada, so sometimes processes can look a little bit different. We also don't have the K5 here, let alone the K5 GT, which is more of a specialty vehicle. It's not necessarily for us something abnormal to not necessarily get steady updates. Basically, we know when the car is built, so when a VIN number is assigned to it, when it's on the shipping container, when it's on the train, and then when it's at the compound. So those are our biggest updates that we get, but it's not like tracking an Amazon package or anything like that.
It only becomes trackable, and I say trackable loosely, once the VIN is even assigned, because then we
Yes.
actually have a car. There's a vehicle
We
we're
know
talking
that it
about.
exists.
It's been built. From there, the typical in-transit time will vary based off where the car is coming from, which in that case is Korea. That can take a little bit longer versus, of course, if you were getting it from a Georgia plant.
This is fun.
Peter, any input you have on that?
Yeah,
Thoughts?
I haven't followed the system for 3.5 years, so I have no idea what's going on anymore.
And you checked out 3 years
Pre-COVID
before
and
that?
during COVID, I was good, but post-COVID, no idea.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what's going on.
I remember there was a lot of issues during COVID we had to start figuring out. But
Yeah. You're like, hey guys, I don't even work here.
yeah, no,
I
this
know
is great.
some
They
manufacturers.
just asked me to be in the video with no context.
Yeah.
So.
We just said, hey, do you want to do a video with us?
There
And it's
is
this
no
one.
context on this kind of video anyway, because we don't know what kind of questions you're going to ask, right? So we
What's
just
Peter's
try our best.
motorcycle channel again? It's Peter Low 1. Peterlow. Oh, somebody already wrote in.
It was me.
Okay, Charlotte wrote in.
I was plugging you.
You guys are awesome. And if you're not into motorcycles, it's okay. You don't have to subscribe. But if you are, there you go.
Maybe you're just into Peter.
Yeah, that's probably not. That's none of that.
Yeah.
A little bit less. Is there any information? Chris Bagasso asked this. Chris, shouldn't you be working?
Yeah.
Chris, yeah, Chris,
Is
go sell
there-
a car.
Is there any information about EV rebates coming back to Canada? Have you heard anything, Peter?
There's talk of it, but it's got to get approved by governments.
Yeah.
We've got a minority government, so who knows?
Yeah. We could be waiting for a while.
Let's see what happens.
The Kia concept camper van, is there a chance that it'll ever come into Persian?
Is that what that word was?
That's how they spelled it. Persian.
Probably not.
Production, maybe. Production. I don't think so.
I think it's just a fun build.
Yeah, with that being said, they do plan on doing a purpose-built vehicle, and with that, I mean, you could configure it to be camper-esque, but
That could be its purpose.
yeah, that could be the purpose
But
for your built
Some
vehicle.
of the
Well, I have
stuff
a
that's
question.
yeah.
Are they bringing a truck to Canada?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Allegedly.
The electric.
Yeah, we
You've
don't
heard
know.
of the work truck? Now get ready for the electric.
Yeah, nothing confirmed for it yet, though.
All right, so
Sounds
I know
like
what
it's
that
going to be
means.
more of a mid-size
All right.
truck.
Okay.
I said in our previous videos that it better be called the Electruck, like
That'd
the
be
Kia Electruck, and I want royalties for that. So thank you.
I don't know if you get royalties for naming, but I guess
Well,
anything's
You're
negotiable.
not even
Gabby's
royalties for
Electruck.
naming.
Yeah, that's true. I don't recognize Gabby. She's not wearing green. Haven't been wearing green for a while now. It's because you guys bullied me out of it. So
You gotta bully her out of wearing all black.
that's not going to happen. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that. You guys
I know.
met my mom? Runs in the family.
That's true.
Eduardo said, Charlotte, a wonderful mother and wife. Days goes by and working
Thanks.
is part of life. When you see someone, give them a high five. Charlotte's rhyme.
I'm here for the
Nice.
high
Thanks, team.
What
What happened with trying shades of yellow and red, Gabby?
I have been.
She
Green
has been.
socks.
Yeah,
Oh,
green
yeah.
socks today. There you go. Now you can recognize her. Not too many questions today. Do you guys have any questions about?
Kia-related
Yeah.
questions.
This is Ioniq 5. You might
Where are
actually. I recently took my 2025 Ioniq 5 on a road trip through Canada, and the Blue Link app stopped working due to the cellular carrier. Do Canadian vehicles have the same issue when traveling to the U.S.? So it is a data-based app. If you don't have data on your phone, the app is not going to work, unfortunately.
And fun fact, I think this is still true. It was on the Bell network in Canada when they first started bringing that app to the cars.
So when there's an outage,
So if you're in a spot like where I live, where sometimes Rogers has coverage and sometimes Bell has coverage, there are spots where, so I don't know if that's still true, but when they first introduced that system to Kia and Hyundai cars, it was only on the Bell network. So sometimes your cell phone can still have service if you're on something like Rogers, and Bell, your car might not have service. So there is that too. I don't know if that helps anybody, but there's my piece of knowledge.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, with that being said, there's been major improvements to the apps, though, since you've been gone.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's good.
when you were working,
You're like, you needed it.
Even when I first got my Forte, I would send a command to my vehicle, and it'd probably be about a minute before it actually went through. And then later on in my ownership, it became quicker and quicker and quicker. And now, with our current vehicles, with our latest CCNC software, you can actually do a whole lot more with the car itself. So on my vehicle, I could turn on the heated steering wheel, but I couldn't turn on my heated seats or ventilated seats. Now we can do all of that, and it works way quicker. You get digital key access on some vehicles as well, too. So it's just become a smarter app for sure.
Yeah, we were asked by Kia Canada to do a video the very first time it came out, and we thought we were just going to hit the button and have it work.
Yeah.
And then we were like, Yeah, we're gonna edit this video.
We're gonna have to edit
Some time
this.
passes.
Yeah.
So that's still on the channel somewhere.
Fun fact, the first video I ever did was in 2018 with Peter,
This is true.
and it was my Rio, which I talk about all the time, 2018 Rio EX Plus
Should
with
we
tech.
can we tell what happened with that car now? The time's passed.
Oh, that I was driving it and I totally went over the curb.
She drove the front end right over the curb. And to this day, I said, I'm not telling your dad. You gotta tell him that. I'm not saying a word. So
I think he's probably over that.
you're
now.
a married
Yeah.
to 2 kids on.
That car came back.
Oh,
that
yeah?
car came back traded in.
The rod was bent, but
It was in
fine.
terrible. It was in rough shape. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever had it did not treat it well.
Brand
Then
new
it came
car,
back.
drives over the curb. I'm like, I'm just not gonna say anything about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Peter, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Ryan Dupont asked, do you remember our Stinger video at the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park?
Okay, I don't know who Ryan Dupont is off the top of my head, but I absolutely remember going to the
driving
Stinger
instructor.
videos. Oh, is he your driving instructor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. So I went twice there, and this was the guy who was taking me around the racetrack at high speed, the big racetrack or the small racetrack? I think it was the big racetrack.
Was it the driver?
Well, I went
like,
2 years in a row. The first year we went, and the driver took us around. He's answering it, I think.
Like the Grand Prix course?
And then the big course.
Yep,
And then the
okay.
next year we went back and we learned to drive the Stinger on the small course, and then we also did drifting and all kinds of things with that Stinger back then. So I remember going. The name didn't ring a bell off the top of my head, but now I think you were the one.
Then
that
you
took
see
it.
like performance
Yeah,
driving
the big track.
instruction,
Yep,
and you're like,
100% remember you. Yep, 100% remember you. So.
Gareth asked a question. What is Kia Hyundai's plan in terms of how many years will they still manufacture pure gas and diesel models as well as hybrids, as charging in UK and Europe makes full electric difficult? So it's gonna, now I can't speak for the European market because of course we're outside of that, but it is gonna differ globally. So I can't just be like, oh, Kia and Hyundai are not gonna manufacture any gas vehicles in 5 years, because that's not accurate depending on market. Here in North America, we don't have any diesel vehicles, new diesel vehicles being manufactured by them. So you're more so going to have to look at your government mandates per country or region that you're in, necessarily than the manufacturer.
And those are changing in North America now too. so
Yeah, I was going to
very
say.
much as
So
well.
like, there's a lot of like about that
Other-
in North America right now.
Yeah, other manufacturers have said one thing and switched with
Yeah.
government changes, so Kia might be in the same boat. Kia Hyundai.
Now,
Yeah.
with that being said, has Kia or Hyundai ever had any diesels in North America?
So the Sorento that was
Yeah.
previous to this was supposed to come as a diesel. We saw
remember this.
information years ago
Like a turbo diesel?
that was going to come with a turbo
Yeah.
diesel, and then they stopped it, and eventually nothing was more. And there was rumored that there wasn't a market for it. So somebody up
It's
in the
Dieselgate.
thing, somebody
Dieselgate
approved
again.
it. Yeah, somebody approved it to come, and we saw
Yeah.
initial information of it coming years ago.
It must have been the whole scandal.
But that was
then,
the only
yeah.
diesel that I remember since 2015 when I started. So yeah, it was going to come and then never did, and then they ended up going the hybrid way. And that was what we had heard, is that they were going to
Yeah.
get rid of diesel for efficiency and stay with the hybrids for efficiency, which
supplement
is
the
what we saw.
efficiency.
Ooh, Christian said, Peter, any entry-level bike you would recommend?
Yeah.
Can't be Kawasaki.
No, that's fine. I don't work just Kawasaki
Okay,
anymore.
okay.
Yeah, no. So Christian M, let me know what style of bike, and I will tell you what kind of bike. Charlotte drives not a CB, a
Rebel.
Rebel 300. So that's good if you like cruising. I think Hondas are great entry-level bikes.
That's the same engine as the CBR too,
Yeah.
right?
Engine is, yep. So those are good. I would go with a 500 probably-ish.
Oh, I wish I went with a 500.
But you tell me what kind of bike, and I'll tell you what I would recommend, and I'll never claim to the dealers which one I chose.
Think of a bike for me.
For you?
Yeah. So shorter.
Yeah, you're gonna want something quick though, because I know how you drive.
Yeah.
So a little Ninja 500 would be good. Yeah, that'd be fun. And,
Lower it a little bit?
Actually, a little KTM
Super Duke?
390. No, it's more of a race bike, and I could see you taking it to a track and learning to race.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got adjustable suspension, so yeah.
Nice
the
and
one.
orange.
Yeah, it's orange. It's orange. Just
Mostly cruising around, nothing crazy. They
Okay.
didn't say a style, but something
Yeah.
comfortable, it sounds like.
So if it's your first bike, Honda NX 500 is a great bike because it'll allow you to go a tiny bit off road. It'll allow you to tour. It's comfortable enough. It's got enough power to go on the highways. It's lightweight, easy around town. Easiest bike to recommend for everybody, especially if you don't know what
There you
kind of
go.
riding you want. You can figure out if you like sport riding, you move up different. If you like adventure riding, you move up something different. Great bike.
Can I make a recommendation?
Sure.
Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great, super comfortable, super easy to learn on.
All right, moving on from motorcycle questions. Back to Kia Hyundai.
You know what? Usually when we do this, we get some Kia Hyundai questions, but most of them, they just want to know
This is
things,
perfect.
right?
All right, then I don't feel bad. I just don't want to, I don't want to get fired or anything.
Oh, yeah, right. Peter just started as reception here, so.
Yeah.
I hear
There's
there's
a
reception
lot.
opening.
There's a lot on the line.
I hear there's a reception opening, so I've applied for the job. And last I heard, Tim said, "Heck no."
Wait, can I plug that? If anyone wants to come and join the Brantford Kia team, we are hiring for reception. We're also hiring an appointment coordinator.
And I've been ruled out
Woo!
for reception by Tim, so.
So if you have good admin
hair.
and
I think
people
it's the hair.
skills, you don't look the part
There's
anymore.
a wig over there I was wearing when you guys were
Yeah,
here.
the orange one or
I
the
was
red
gonna walk
one?
in here with
Yeah,
it, but,
which wig?
I didn't wear the orange. I wore the purpley reddish
Oh,
one.
yeah, that's the glam one.
Yeah.
It's
I figured
very
a glam.
glam.
I thought I might fit in with you two.
We have glam pics of Tim
You
in
should
it.
have worn it and be like, this is Charlotte's replacement while she's on mat leave.
No, Charlotte's are replaceable. That's why I can't come back.
I am replaceable, and I have a replacement coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Who's that?
his name's Adam.
Oh, doesn't
Oh,
sound.
spoiler, you
Spoiler
guys.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! Adam's coming. It's not me.
Is a
Yeah,
co-op
this is
student.
Peter.
Yeah.
Co-op student who will be helping us out.
I'm not.
We've
working
had
on
co-op students, though. We had a co-op
it. I
student.
heard about that.
Yeah,
So,
we did his hair, powered by the EV6.
I did remember that. I heard about that. Yeah. I think I saw part of that one.
Will the Kia pickup truck be able to carry a motorcycle?
Depends on how long the bed is. A lot of trucks nowadays have pretty short beds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
they're all cab.
anything can carry a motorcycle. Get a Honda Monkey. It'll fit in anything. There you go.
Grom.
Girl. Yeah, same thing.
That would be my answer also. If you're not going to get the Hayabusa, get a Grom.
Yep.
Honestly, like most people cross-shop the two anyway.
Honda
So,
Monkey.
yeah.
So on a Grom, in first gear, I could get it up to almost 60 kilometers an hour.
There you go. Being
Just
super-
because of my weight.
Being super
like,
lightweight, if
yeah.
I weight ratio, 7 horsepower.
I was like, this is so wrong.
Christian said, Peter, I see some resemblance to Pat. Are you also related to the
I am
family?
100%.
not.
So I don't know if you know Pat, but Pat has a great set of hair follicles up here.
The genetics dropped off after
And
that.
I do not. Pat and I are in no way related. But yeah, he's got the looks, and I've got really, really nice kids. So, for sure.
Are you saying he doesn't have nice kids?
Not anymore.
Is Gabby allowed to babysit Charlotte's baby? No.
That's
Probably not.
She never said no, but I wouldn't let
Now,
myself.
Not-
out of Gabby and I,
not-
who would be the better babysitter?
Not unsupervised.
So out of Gabby and I,
Like,
who would be the
I would
better?
need a babysitter for Gabby,
It's
too.
true. So if you had to choose a babysitter between the two of us, who would you choose?
Well, you had 2
You've
kids.
had kids, yeah.
And they're still here, so like they're around.
Yeah, I feel like it's mostly Renee, but
Yeah.
But you would choose me is what I said.
yeah, yeah.
That's probably what
I'm not mad at that.
I don't
If I had
wanna
to
deal
do
with any
stuff
kids.
here, though, and I had my kids here, I'd be like, yeah, Gabby's fine watching them.
She's walking around with a squirrel. Like, she's driving a car.
But sometimes, like, I'll be talking about, like, child milestones and stuff like that, and Gabby's like, well, when did they start talking?
I see a great question.
My daughter's like 2.5.
I see a great question. Other than your 2.5-year-old daughter, they want to know if the baby will guest star in any live streams in the future.
I probably will do a little bit more parent-based content too, especially with having like both car seats in my car and just like spacing and sizing and stuff like that. So there's a chance.
You know what was a really popular question
What?
before you were a mom?
What?
When I ran this? People always wanted to know which car's 3 car seats fit.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
So, like, does it
Some
fit
are
the
not
sole? Does it fit the
compatible.
thing? Yeah, so
Sometimes it just depends on the
low.
it can depend on the car seats. It can depend on the configuration of the lower latch anchors.
But you could fit
The
3 car
Graco-
seats in the sole if you got the right car seats, which I
The
did not
Graco
believe.
Slim Fit.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Graco Slim
So-
Fit, babe.
Let's see. 2026 Kia Telluride debut. Any info? Official pictures? I'm going to
No.
guesstimate here that I would assume it would be revealed at the LA Auto Show.
That's what we're.
that's
That's
fair.
where we're putting our. What's the phrase where you're like, I'm putting.
Calling
my-
it now.
My fish in that barrel. Like what is? I don't know.
I'm
Never mind.
She's
putting
putting
the
her
eggs
fish
in
in
that
that barrel.
basket.
Eggs in that basket. That's
Fish
it.
in the barrel. She fishes a lot.
I love fish.
I'm going to put my monkeys in that circus. There we go.
Kia Exceed. I don't know anything about that one. That's
Yeah.
a new
Oh,
one.
it's European.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know of it, the name, but we don't know anything
I've
about
seen
it.
them a couple times. I've seen the newer ones when I've been
I,
overseas, but love it.
I went to Iceland last year.
Oh,
Saw
I did see
the
a picture.
coolest Kia cars I've ever seen. So they got the Optima sport wagons, PHEVs, hybrid. Oh my gosh, they got everything. The whole time, I wasn't even enjoying my trip. I was just car spotting all the Kia cars.
That's one of my favorite parts about traveling. I love car spotting.
It was really cool. But Garrett said my father is picking up his his brand new Kia Exceed 1.5 liter petrol auto on Friday. So we'll see if the UK dealer knows as much about the car as you guys do. So they'll probably know more about the Exceed than we do.
They better know more about the Exceed because we don't have
we don't
official
have it.
information on it.
No, we've never seen one. And someone just asked, Meserborn asked, what are you up to nowadays, Peter?
So I live in New Brunswick now. I work with a bunch of power sport dealers out in that area, and yeah, I do some YouTube. I hang out with my kids. I do a bunch of volunteer work. I help out my neighbors and just
2 dogs.
Wow.
I have a couple dogs.
We're
yeah.
classified as Peter's charity work right
And
now.
my kids are growing up, so yeah, we've got.
You're just living life.
I live.
Yeah, you are thriving.
I live a great life that's pretty low key, and like I said, other than some YouTube stuff, there's not a whole lot of me that's public online, and that's okay too. So, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to
I
get
have a
to.
turbo question. Should I let it idle a couple minutes each time before I shut down? I have an opinion on this.
Go for
You
it.
can give
Okay,
it.
so that comes from back in the day when turbos wouldn't cool themselves properly, had to have the oil run through.
Yep.
Modern turbos, you don't have to. It's not the end of the world, but it's certainly not at all required for reliability in a modern turbo car. So if you have a custom modified car, or if you have a really old turbo, which most of them aren't probably on the road anymore,
Yeah.
that might be something
Not
to do.
turbos.
But yeah, the modern cars, it's not something you have to do. Modern turbos should be very, very reliable, especially in these cars.
We get often asked about starting your car too.
Right.
So should you let your RPMs drop? And yeah, you can let them drop a little bit, but some people think that they have to let their car sit for a long time and let it warm up. It's honestly more efficient to just drive your car slowly for the first 5-10 minutes, you know, easily. Don't redline it immediately out of your driveway.
That's
But-
that's how I get to
So
work
this
in
is
the
a fun
morning.
thing that is common on motorcycles, and I think some sports cars. Some motorcycles with the LED dash or the TFT dash in the motorcycle, they change the red line until the bike warms up. So
Oh, yeah?
so
Oh.
because there's such high revving engines, they
That's
can
nice.
so they just lower the red line on this dash, and as soon as it warms up, so
Raise it up.
There you go. Something fun fact about
Something fun and
motorcycles.
fresh.
There you go.
Oh, Mazerborn said that's often a misconception. Exactly, yeah. It's also a lot of the stuff you hear from your parents or people, cars back then, but technology has changed so much. Engines have changed so much.
Yeah.
So it's different now, right?
And even reliability. People think an unreliable car today is often far more reliable. And a lot of the unreliability studies come down to if someone doesn't understand the infotainment system,
Yeah.
that can be scored on many things, it's like including, not Consumer Reports, the other one,
Edmonds?
JD Power.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
can be scored as a unreliable vehicle because customers don't understand it. So
Oh my goodness, yes.
you can score it
Yeah.
as unreliable, you can score it as something that maybe dealers didn't tell their customers, or you could say it's a software thing that they should have solved to make it easier. But some of the unreliability in modern cars boils down to something very simple that has nothing to do with true reliability the way you and I think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So keep in mind that most modern cars incredibly reliable.
I'm so glad you brought this up because I just
Therefore.
recently got an email from JD Power about my Forte, and I filled out the survey. Some of the questions I was like, I can see a lot of people
Like getting this, like getting it
So-
wrong or something like
exactly,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, or
If the-
misunderstanding or
Exactly, yeah. If the vehicle wasn't properly explained to them, or even if there's just someone who doesn't really care too much about their vehicle, so they never spent the time getting to know it, they just kind of hop in and go.
Which is why
Yeah.
you should shop here, because when you
Yeah.
do a delivery here, it does take some time, but these cars are complicated.
And we go over them.
Yes,
They
we
will
go
tell
over
you,
it.
and if they don't know, they will find out the answer, which is what we started when we were here. We will find out every possible answer that you have.
And yeah, more often than not, it's myself or Gabby who are doing the deliveries and are
Yeah.
going through the features of the vehicles. So
Yeah.
They know their stuff.
I don't know why I have the impression that Gabby does redline it out of her driveway every morning.
as much as she can.
Gabby does not care about reliability.
No.
Did you tell them about your new car?
Yeah, yeah.
she
I
did a
showed it
video on
last
our Friday.
With 55 horsepower, you have to redline it out of the driveway.
Yes. If we're getting up to the speed limit, which is 50 kilometers per hour,
Yeah.
we're redlining
Around
that
30 miles
baby. I'm screaming. Like,
David said he's going to support your channel.
Yeah.
Awesome, cool. And
David
if you don't like
Costa's
it, that's fine too.
fantastic.
But if you like it, hang
David's
around.
great. He's been hanging around here for a while.
Yeah.
And
Very cool.
he's really great.
and a Christian said hashtag ad. Hashtag not
yeah.
sponsored. Peter's not sponsored.
Yeah.
By
No, yeah,
Canada.
nobody's paying me this time.
No.
Trust me.
Who's on your Royal Enfield
Oh yeah.
shirt today?
This is the
There you
original
go.
version of the current motorcycle I drive.
Oh.
So
I really like their bikes. I've only recently started looking at them.
Yep.
They're really nice.
they're kind of fun. So
Yeah, they're really nice.
He also does fashion on his channel.
I do not do fashion.
And hair.
The fashion is never
Beauty
my thing.
guru.
You know, one thing I will say, throughout all the years you've been filming, there's one thing that's been extremely consistent.
My hair.
No,
No.
no, that has not been
Wait,
consistent.
I know what it is. Can I demonstrate?
Oh no.
We'll both demonstrate. Oh my gosh.
Hey, buddy. What? Where are you? Can't see you. Oh, see, the art is behind, so I don't know what they're doing.
It's the thumbnail pose.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, my thumbnail post. So that, I should tell that.
Can you go do it?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta hold my
In the
half
flesh.
my award.
Yeah,
So
you
when-
say my award.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
make
half
this
my
the
award.
thumbnail.
So this is what I used to do in front of every. So if this is a car, I'd be like. So I do that in front of every motorcycle that I do, and there's a reason for that.
Everyone.
Because when I filmed here, we had the sign, we had a lot of branding on there. So when I had 0 following, I thought I'm going to be at lots of places, and I need to make sure that
People know who you
consistent.
are.
something consistent on everything. And I also wanted to go without having to bring and carry stuff. So that's what I do. And some people complain about it, and they are fully within their rights to complain about it.
I think that you just know your angles, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I
Yeah.
don't have any angles, and it doesn't
Get
matter.
my good side. Get my good side.
So that's what I do, and to be fair, my channel's growing. I'm supporting above average living with it. So, yeah, people want me to change, but right
You can
now it
support
works.
your hobbies, and you got expensive hobbies. So
It's true.
Sure. Yeah,
that's all
so
about it.
that is my pose on my motorcycle channel. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
about the expressions I say. Yeah, yeah.
I just saw. Give us some misinformation on Misinformation Monday. There has been some misinformation in this video, so
That's
scroll
half my
back a
award.
little
There's
bit.
lots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it's half your award, but you can't take it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to take.
You can
it.
take
We
half
can't
of
even
it.
I took a
take it.
picture of it.
Yeah, we can't even
Let's
take it.
break it into thirds.
I was gonna say,
we'll all take some
split
home.
it. Split it.
Yeah, I
You
want
can
the
have
bottom
it.
half, and you guys can have the top half.
Yeah, I need.
You
the
want this
mirror.
part? Yeah, we want. Yeah, we can have the mirror.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
I can saw it up. I'll just.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a
Perfect.
little bit of a dig. It's
Okay.
from Christian. Christian, at least you're consistent, Peter, unlike the 3 reasons why we do these videos. So for a while, every single video, we said the 3
Pat Hart is
reasons
shaking.
why we did them. But the intros got so long that we're
There's like
we're
a
just gonna
3-minute
get into
intro.
it.
We were like, let's get into it.
Rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
YouTube's harder than it looks. I think people forget
Yeah.
that. It's easy to sit there and go, you guys should do this. And it's like, yeah. And I'm going to be fair to these two. These two can't just do whatever they want. There's always underlying pressure from head office. Which
There's a higher
they
power.
never, yeah, but the underlying
Kia
pressure
corporate.
from head office never actually tells us to do anything, although they have in the past, but they never really do that. And then there's also various goals within the dealership that have to be accomplished. So
Yeah.
you don't get to always do what you want. So doing what these two do every day is not as easy as they make it look. So
Aw,
gotta give them
thank
credit.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I do like how we have a good amount of creative freedom, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're very much ourselves in the video, and I'm
that's,
so happy about
to be
that.
fair to Pat and the whole team here, that's always been like,
This-
you be you.
Yeah.
and,
There's a lot of personality at
Yeah,
Brand for Kia.
sometimes too much.
and when we want someone with better hair, we'll tell you to go. And then, just
Oh my
kidding, they don't tell me to go.
All right. So we're almost at 30 minutes. It's
Sweet.
been a little bit of a longer Misinformation Monday.
Sorry about
No,
No, you're
it's
good.
okay.
You're good. You're good, doll.
that.
I think it's time to end off today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if there's anything that maybe you couldn't catch this live and you have questions for the channel, let us know in the comments down below, because we do monitor it every single day, and we want to make sure your questions are answered and you are heard. Also, like this video.
Like this video. If you want to learn more about the bikes that Peter is talking about, we're going to have his channel linked down below.
Awesome.
But it is Peter Lowe 1. Look that up. You will find it, and you will be pleased.
Like
There we
the
go.
number.
So, like the number.
Like the
Yeah.
number.
On that note, we will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard
I
Time.
will not be here tomorrow.
You will not be here, but that's okay.
Bye.
See ya.
With us in spirit. Bye.
Uh-oh.